how unfunny the argument was. There was a sense of charm there and a sense of not really personal. Like if Eric was doing more of the show, something's going on with Dan. He thinks people are out to get him. Something is happening, and y'all are not helping. He could be going into mental breakdown.
I'm
not helping him.
I'm not going to deny anything that Patice is saying. However, the argument that me and Patice had, which was I think over a year ago already.
God, I wasn't here.
Is
for
that long?
No, he was here. You were here.
That wasn't here.
Oh, that thing with the computer.
We didn't argue. The thing
That was like for an hour.
The thing about the dirty,
Right.
Yeah, the website.
The clip, the dirty website.
But that, I didn't take that. That's something else is going on, man. When I was doing Black Phillip, you could see that something's happened. And no one's talking about it. And this guy could kill himself.
The argument, the Black Phillip argument.
Off a goddamn cliff. Not the Black Phillip, the one that we've been kind of like going, hey, Danny, hey, Patrice, since then. Since that. But I know something else is wrong. I'm not taking it personal. I just know something. You know when something's wrong and you're trying to pretend like not. But something's wrong. It's not. I'm not even taking it personal. When we argued about that goofy the website and all that shit, that wasn't anything. That was just the surface.
Symptomatic.
Yes.
You think there's something underlying?
Yes.
So if I would have clicked through to whatever site you wanted me to go to and then get my computer messed up, like that would have been fine.
That was it. But something else might have happened. I'm glad that was it. But I'm telling you, dude, I heard the argument. It's Danny's not. Something's wrong with Danny, and no one's helping.
Something's wrong with Danny. It's a
well, and you hang out with Danny. What's wrong with Danny?
I don't know. We're both enablers of each other.
They really are.
How can you ask?
He pretends that you're not a falling down drunk, and he pretends he doesn't have the people skills of the Gestapo.
Anthony's going, compared to me, nothing's wrong with him.
Anthony doesn't want to hear anybody tell him his liver is disintegrating.
It's hilarious. The two guys it's fucking convincing each other they're social drinkers. Most people start at 11:30, don't they?
It's fucking Sid and Sid. I love both of y'all. I don't want to say I love Danny. I just know he's not ready to be talked to yet. No intervention. Something's wrong.
But in all fairness, with Danny, this production piece came out of nowhere.
But that's still nothing.
So there's still something underlying.
It did seem a little personal for a comedy piece about like stuff that maybe goes out over the air, or if you want to put Danny in the barrel about something, there's clips that you could use that are.
He's funnier.
That seems a lot more personal.
He's funnier than what's going on. Danny's a funny guy, and he's a smart guy, and he's a funny guy. He's starting to get serious. Remember how started to get
once he ever
very
made you,
serious?
Danny's made you laugh?
A funny guy, man. I'm telling you. Who? The guy that left a long time ago. The guy that knows karate.
Oh, man.
Poe.
No, not Poe. No. The other kid that was with you for years. Fan? You can see Fan started to drift away into seriousness. Like something happened where he just got serious. I'm serious every day. Danny's more fun and funnier than he's been acting. That Eric thing, it was like, this can't be a real argument over this goofy sissy that runs around doing production. And
you better watch out. You're going to have a production piece made about it.
He's good with that auto-tuning, man. Be careful.
I'm just saying, what's the kid? Little Nicky, whatever.
Yeah, Jerry, I guess, is his
and I mean
real
that
name.
with all love in my heart, whatever. But I know something's going on. I know it.
Danny,
I fucking know it.
Is your life falling apart?
It's not falling apart. Do you see what you're doing? I'm not saying it's fucking falling apart.
That's basically what you're saying.
Wrong, and he doesn't think he can talk to anybody here.
Right. Moss is choking on Norton's fart that he sucked in through in his face.
Jimmy had his hands down the back of his pants, and I look like, what is he doing? And he gives me the don't say anything, and then I hear this muffled sound, and he takes his hand and just wafts it into Moss's face.
I opened it like a gift in front of Rich's mouth.
But now it's completely released in the room.
That is horrific.
Sorry, hey,
like that's why.
Because you remind me at some point. I had a weekend off. I saw 4 movies.
Well, I'd rather talk about the movies because Danny's not going to give us much on this right now.
I love Danny.
I wish I could. Wait, how can you say? I can never say how can you say I love him or I love him?
Because no one's ever loved you, Rich. You don't know what that's like.
For real, doesn't that make you feel weird to go, I love Opie, I love Danny?
Not even a little.
Meaning, I love you guys. Like, you know what?
Just because you're uncomfortable with the word love doesn't mean we can't enjoy it.
There's something you like when you see him, man. I love you, Voss. When I see you, I'm excited to see you.
Say, look, Patice, give Rich Voss the hug you just gave me and watch him completely fall apart. Look at him. He hates me.
He can't take it.
He can't take it.
Stinks in here.
Come on.
See, it's all right, Rich. It's okay. It's all right. A little human contact.
Love you. Ugh.
Nah, I didn't say love you. I know we're throwing that term around, but when you use it for your friends, it's just a different thing.
I like you guys a lot. I don't know if
you love us, you dummy. Of course you do.
Rich, have you ever loved anything?
Yeah.
Rich is a hurt man, but he's lived in the world of shank you in the back after you smoke crack with you. He lives in the world of I'll throw hot bleach in his face, my friend, shoes right after we tell you we love you.
My friend and I were smoking crack, and we were like best friends.
Yeah.
And he took a hit and fell out the car door.
Wait, why is Danny walking down the hall
Did you see the way he walked away?
Danny's a juicy rump.
Like Bruce Banner at the end of the Hulk. I'm telling you, I'm going to get it out of him, man.
Where'd he go?
Even though Little Nicky's
Why is he walking down the hall?
He went to kill E-Rock.
He's fucking hurt.
Wait, Little Nicky's...
he's going to talk to someone.
Little
That's how
Nicky's
Danny
bit.
gets. When he needs to talk to someone, he leaves and goes and does it.
Little Nicky's bit was a little personal,
cry.
but it was still when you do a bit about someone on this show, you probably hit harder sometimes, than you need to. Because you hear the tone of this show, and then you figure to have an impact, you got to hit pretty hard.
Right.
A lot of times it's not even personal.
I saw him this morning. Kenny hates me. Everyone hates. No one fucking hates Danny.
I don't think people think about him.
It's sad. What does Little Nicky do? He works for this show.
He does
production. He's supposedly the best production guy here. So far, what I heard, I like.
Serious? Like he's
like the main guy, I guess.
Well, I'll leave him alone. I don't want a bunch of fat.
Kenny, do we have an update on? We have an update on Sam. Is he getting some audio from Little Nicky?
I saw him going crazy.
And I just saw Little Nicky.
Sam's getting audio.
Yes.
So we'll have an update. We'll get Little Nicky's side of this.
Yeah.
All right, good. No one's going anywhere today. Patrice, 4 movies?
Dude, I took a.
There's nothing to see in theaters, though.
No, not 4 movies at the theaters. 4 movies I haven't ever seen.
Was one the
2
Soulless?
Surprisingly good, and I was anti both of them and watched them.
Wow.
And 2, 1 almost being the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. Take over #1 over Battlefield Earth.
Wow. And is it going to be a surprise, that movie?
No. Well, maybe. The ones I saw that was good. Ghost Town.
Was great.
I
loved it.
I was like, the idea of it, but Ricky Gervais is the funniest asshole maybe in the history of movies.
I loved that fucking movie.
Fucking great movie.
Yeah, Gervais.
Bobby
What do you like about Ghost Town?
Bobby
was good in the movie, man.
Bobby, yeah.
Did you cry?
Yes.
I cried. I was on a plane watching.
You faggot? No.
I did. I cried.
Crying movie?
I did at the end when all the ghosts were coming. I was crying a little bit. I had to.
When they were, I can see where he could cry.
What the fuck?
Where he finally decided to help the ghosts, and he found out that the ghosts didn't have unfinished business. The people left them all, so they started actually being happy and going away. And everyone that usually bugs me in movies, with Taya Leone, which makes me. Like, I was wishing she get killed in Deep Impact when she held her father. It was such a great scene that just watched her get washed away. But she didn't even bother me. It was a fucking good movie.
Yes, it was.
The other movie I saw...
Wait, hold on. But Jimmy said he cried on a plane. I got to hear that again.
Oh, I had to turn it off. I had to turn it off. I had to turn the fucking... I could not finish the movie because I was tearing through my sunglasses. I was embarrassed. What? Just the end.
You weren't embarrassed that you were wearing sunglasses on a plane?
You can't. Wait a minute.
Hold on a second. Why would I be embarrassed?
Who wears sunglasses on a plane?
People that sit in the front of it, asshole.
Why? Because the sun's breaking through the fucking... Who wears sunglasses
The windows were open.
Want to be bothered.
And I also, I'll tell you why.
You can't afford to lose any of that important mucus that's inside of your body to keep you from drying up on the side of the beach.
No, I was...
These guys are on fire.
What do you hate me?
Dude, I'm just saying. What
am I, a mollusk?
When you're in the fucking barrel, take it.
I can take it. I look like a scallop. We got it.
Jeez.
So wait. So no, I put my sunglasses on because I was crying. I was embarrassed.
I had tears from that.
Dude, it was.
No
I
way.
can see when you cried. Didn't even. But I couldn't believe I liked. Then I watched another one that I looked in the mirror at shock that I was liking and laughed hard. Step Brothers.
You know what? I've turned. I hated that movie when I first saw it, and it was on the other night. That's why I
kept watching it.
I was in Philly, and I'm like, you know what? I think I might be turning around on this fucking movie,
dude.
No way.
I thought it was so ridiculous.
Will Ferrell and
John C. Reilly.
And John C. Reilly is the 40-year-olds that are living with their parents, acting like they're 12 or whatever.
Dude,
I think I'm turning around on that movie too, Patrice.
They were exactly how 12-year-old boys who hate each other they made me fucking laugh.
The concept was ridiculous.
It was. That's what fucked it up. Now, but Step Brothers will make you laugh. Even though that dumb Jay Moore said it's the funniest movie he ever said. Somebody should punch him in the stomach behind that. But I couldn't believe I watched those two. Now.
Wait, did you see the one with Malkovich where he plays the mentalist?
Just don't ever say his name again. Just say John M. We'll know who you mean.
Yeah, that really.
Malkovich.
I didn't know.
Malkovich.
What did he do?
Malkovich.
What did he do?
Malkovich. Add it to the list.
What did he do in Mental Chips?
Step Brothers, you're right. I think you're right about that one.
Lakeview Terrace.
Oh. What is that?
Oh, that's the one with Samuel Jackson as the cop or something.
Yeah.
Who hates interracial couples
All right.
to the degree in
might have to
which
see
he
this.
turns into Jason from Friday the 13th, and they had to kill him. It was.
Are you serious?
He is immune to end of the career movies. Like,
yeah.
like
What the
this
fuck is with
movie
that?
should have put him back. You know, as
Snakes on a
cameo.
Plane should have put
Snakes
him
on a
out.
Plane should have ended it. Lakeview Terrace. He's a single father. They started off where he's supposed to love his children.
Yeah.
And he sees a couple moving next door to his house. He's already a little angry. But then he finds out that it's an interracial couple, black woman, white guy. Mm-hmm. And evidently his wife was killed in a car accident as she was driving to go fuck a white guy.
A white guy. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. So the whole movie is him just disintegrating into, like, he puts a nail through a cigarette to say, don't smoke in our neighborhood. He's shining a light through their window. He fucking goes crazy to the point where he gets one of his informants to come try to rape the guy's wife.
Holy shit. I gotta see this movie now.
He loses. He hates white people. But there's things in the movie that's so bad. Like, everyone else in the movie is an interracial couple except for him. He's a raving black lunatic, but then he goes to a party over their house, and there's a black guy with a white woman, there's a Chinese guy with an Italian, there's an Italian with a fucking Mongolian, and they all sitting there just relaxing and eating food, and he's looking like the odd man out. He calls them tree-hugging hippies, and they call him a fucking man. You're out of touch. And he just turns into the Black Hulk.
Black Hulk.
Until he goes to
his mind.
It is fucking awful.
Really bad.
But it still ain't.
Well, Paul Mooney was talking about Samuel Jackson. He goes, oh, white people love Samuel Jackson. And he's right. They love him.
Everything is, and the Buddha Baba. He's fucking.
The cadence of his speech. He's always got to talk like this.
Dude, when you see Lakeview Terrace, you're going to laugh.
Is it the worst movie, though?
No.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So Patrice has the worst
May
movie.
beat Battlefield Earth.
Battlefield Earth now was arguably the worst movie ever made.
Caddyshack 2. Let's not forget. I want to throw that out there.
The thing is, that's a throwaway comedy.
Yes, there's a context to it.
You're talking about a movie that they thought they spent years on and really fine-tuned, and it was
to be like, this is fucking an amazing motion picture, and it's a lump of shit.
Fucking John Travolta, bro.
No. The one
Julianne Moore.
Oh, the one that's worse than Battlefield Earth?
Yes, Julianne Moore was in it.
Mm-hmm. Julianne Moore.
Not Sam Rockwell.
Norman?
The guy that was in Wind Talkers and The Last Castle. Mark Ruffalo.
Oh, Errol Flynn.
Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Julianne Moore. The girl from I Am Legend, who was the only other person in I Am Legend.
Right.
Sam? The dog?
and the bitch and the kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blindness.
Blindness.
The movie's called Blindness?
Dude.
I don't even remember hearing about
What
that.
the fuck is that about?
it's one of the worst movies I've ever seen, if not the worst movie I've ever seen.
Then you didn't see Schenectady, New York.
What?
Schenectady, New York.
You can't say
Say it again. He had it right. Say it, Rich. You had it right.
That's the worst movie
Say it.
ever.
You had it. Say it.
Schenectady, New York.
Schenectady. You are you're frighteningly stupid. Schenectady.
You're frightening and stupid.
You try to say it. Schenectady.
Did you just decide to stutter in the middle of that
Schenectady.
You try to say it.
Schenectady.
How far?
I'll say it 30 times. No, you did. You were Schenectady.
There's an N towards the end of it.
Shut up.
All right, try it
There's an
again.
N in
Do you
it.
say I wouldn't?
Anyhow.
No, it's
movie,
anyhow.
You have to see.
Cool Whip. Cool Whip.
Stop pronouncing every single syllable.
Schenectady, New York. You go watch
You
this
dumb
movie.
bee.
We got a lot to add to this list. I hope people are paying attention to
We saw the
What the hell is
Soloist
going
last night.
on
Did you
here?
watch the Soloist?
That looks like a piece of shit.
I'm looking for blindness.
Yeah, hold on, Rich.
The director who directed Children of God directed it.
But what I'm getting here is I'm not getting the people that you said were
Blindness movie. Just put Blindness movie.
Rich, did you like the Soloist or no?
Maybe it's called,
and no one had a name.
IMDb.
And the movie, dude.
maybe it's called something else?
No, it's called Blindness. It's called Blindness.
I can't find
Okay,
it.
wait. It says first blind man, driver 1, concerned pedestrian, thief, driver 2. So there's no names. But
No names. No one's a name, but they have.
I'm trying to find the people you said with Danny Glover in it.
Danny Glover.
Why is there no name? No one has a name in it?
Because it's trying to be. Look, the movie starts off with this.
All right.
Chinese man number 1 just goes blind driving, and he's like, I'm blind. Gets out. A guy tries to help him. He goes blind.
Ah, there it is.
Their eyes are almost shut anyhow.
It's a pandemic of blindness. So it gets so bad that they lock. The government gets a big old hospital and just puts everybody who's going blind in the hospital, and it turns into rape. Murder, but they make blind people look so fucking dumb. Like, they're bumping into hitting their heads. Woo, 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 like and all of a sudden a guy gets a gun. One of the blind people, they chop him up into sections of area 1, area 2, area 3. Area 3 gets a gun, and they're made up of rapists, killers, and murderers. They were the ending. So he got a gun, and the blind killer controls the blind thing to the point where he controls the food. And everything. So the blind people have to give all their valuables to this guy so they can eat food. When they run out of valuables, they go senior women. So it's just 9 blind women getting raped by 20 blind guys, and one of them dies. One of the women dies, and the blind women carry her back to it fucking. You know the suspension of disbelief. It goes to the highest levels of this, but it's poorly done. It is the worst fucking movie I've ever seen. Blindness. I can't tell you. I've seen a lot of bad movies, but this one affected me. I just read
the spoiler ending too.
Why don't you rent Raging Bull?
I saw it. I
Did you like
to.
it?
I had to. Yeah, I liked it. Not like white people like it, but I knew why it's good. I'm telling you, dude.
Blindness.
You got to see this
I don't
movie.
fucking know. Maybe.
You
Maybe
gotta
if
watch
it sounds
it.
worst movie
Violent.
ever. Gotta watch worst movie ever. What?
Oh, it's Daryl?
Yeah.
Oh, good for Daryl. He's a buddy of ours, comedian.
He's in a commercial?
Yeah.
You got to promise you got to watch Blindness.
I'll see it.
And Lakeview Terrace.
No, Lakeview I want to see.
We saw that one.
I want to see Lakeview Terrace now.
You feel like they owe you money for wasting an hour and a half of your life, or 2 hours.
Lakeview Terrace was terrible, man.
But the people that come in to see a Voss show.
Wait, I thought you said Lakeview Terrace
of course.
That's all right.
You liked it?
No. It was in the 2 worst ones I've seen.
Okay.
Hey, do we have an update on Little Nicky? I have to know what's going on with Sam.
Well, someone
I
else,
just saw him too, and he was looking nice and arrogant. Looked like his life was going well today.
Someone else pointed something out that happened yesterday, and maybe Travis can find the clip.
What?
It might be a little while. After E-Rock's beating,
Yeah.
E-Rock, as he was leaving the studio, said, "Play the Little Nicky piece," and walked out.
Oh, really?
If Travis could find that, it was at the end of the.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Just give me a couple minutes so I can.
All right, let's have E-Rock in here. I'd like to figure this out.
But it was still Danny. I
Where's
think Danny is
But
light years
but Danny-
intelligence ahead of Eric. I think Danny. That's nothing Eric ever does should bother Danny. So that's what's something's wrong.
You don't think Eric's bright?
You can see it in his eyes.
Get Dragonfly Brain in here. We want to talk to him.
You know what it is?
He's
You're
a
right.
fucking idiot. But
He's got like a dairy cow eyes.
Yeah, it's just.
If he's on fire, he doesn't run. He just stands there and moves.
You know, motherfucker, that donkey. You know, you talk to somebody, you go, you get what I'm saying. You go, yeah, I get it. Like, you get the ultimate concept.
Yeah.
Eric looks like he says, huh.
Danny's got like
everything.
Danny's got like predator eyes, and then Iraq has like cow eyes that just kind of
like he would get hit by
chewing
a car
his cud and waiting for somebody to just cut his head off and make steaks out of him.
like an air conditioner might fall on his head. Look at him.
Danny? Where did Danny go?
Yeah, like innocent little cow eyes.
That's when he wakes up. He wakes up in the morning and goes, huh?
Where did Danny?
Like he looks at the sun and, huh?
Iraq, where did Danny go first?
Patrice is implying that you're as stupid as a single-celled amoeba.
I'm not saying, and I don't want to. It's just you can see you could if I put a game of wits against each other, I would put Danny against Eric, and I think Danny would beat him with ease, like at chess without looking. Like you can talk to another friend, you just go, okay, I see what you did. That's why I think Danny might be that much smarter than Eric. So if Eric says anything and gets Danny fucking upset, then I know that Danny's something's wrong. Danny's off. If Eric can get him at any point.
Comment, Iraq. Yep.
Huh? I don't know, huh?
Well, Travis is looking for something. What didn't you? No, I didn't catch this.
No, I said at the end of it was the segment with I think when I was taking all the callers about being fat.
Yes.
And I was leaving. I was like, all right, well, play that little Nikki piece when you get a chance.
Now you had heard it in prior.
Yeah, it's been sitting there for a while, so we had it.
Yeah, we just didn't know what to do with it.
But I want to know, like, who told
we got
little Nicky anything?
Well, how about this? I got the little Nicky response right in my hand.
Okay.
Right in my hand,
well,
Sam.
Then that's.
I got a chance to interview little Nicky.
Yeah.
He used a filter over his voice.
Why?
Because that's what he does.
Why, like, to make it so it's not really him?
It's just, I mean, he's a production guy, so he has a production guy voice.
What's going on here?
All right, let's. Do you talk to Danny too?
Danny's back in the room.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I was in the office.
All right.
Well, I mean, you know.
No, because Patrice was talking to you, and then you got up and left.
Not talking to him, talking about him as if he wasn't here.
I was talking about him.
It went. The
But do you see
conversation
what he
had
just?
ended.
Do you see what he just did? Like as if that was that. Hey, where'd you go, Danny? We know you left in some kind of weird something. And where'd you go? What? Coffee. Like something's going on, man.
You point out that E-Rock, he might be smarter than E-Rock.
Yes.
But look at E-Rock and look at him. Who has a nicer heart? Who's a better? You know, I mean, you can look.
Right, E-Rock.
You know what I'm saying?
But E-Rock,
who has the heart?
E-Rock is like one of those. You know, he has no ego. That's another thing. He just comes in, takes a punch in the face, kind of goes back. Danny's smart people. Like, I think Sam is to be the most talented out of everybody in terms of.
You know what that's going to start?
And I know that, but that's what people should hear. Let the ego go.
Ego means easing God out.
Have a team.
Hold on. Rich, what did you say?
Ego is easing God out.
Fuck you.
And also, if you point at me, 4 point back.
No,
you freaking
you creep.
You know what I mean? When you point at people,
3 point back at you.
Point at me. No, they don't point. They curl back from the pointing one.
You know it points
asshole.
like this, okay?
How about somebody just makes a fist and points?
I think Patrice woke up this morning and decided to just ruin our show. Just like completely break it apart and destroy it.
No,
Revolution.
I'm driving and I'm
All right,
fucking
Mr.
listening.
Honesty, relax.
You're driving.
Hold on. This show's about easing God out.
E-Rock is a bigger scumbag than people make him out to be.
Yes, he is.
Like you look at him
E-Rock.
like this gentle E-Rock that comes in and takes a lot of abuse. E-Rock it can be an incredible scumbag.
A planning fucking piece of
I
shit.
think you can. Yeah. He's like a very
So let me apologize
divisive.
then.
He's like internally.
Mars had a wonderful comment on that yesterday
Did he?
because we were talking in the office and he was saying I was saying something about E-Rock, just let me be your mouthpiece from now on. And he said something about no, don't con man a con man. And
Exactly.
Mars goes like this.
It's Kaiser Sose.
But no, Mars says
He is Kaiser Sose. He is very, very two-faced, and I don't mean that in a way where like
Because it's so
you'll do
big?
something and then stab yourself in the back or anything like that. It's like there are the two faces of Iraq. One is this gentle little kid that walks around going, "Jeepers, I like working in radio," and it's my turn on the ballot. And then the other one is this fucking guy that I can't even describe. Kaiser Sose.
Oh wait, Kenny's in.
Kenny?
Yeah, Sling Blade.
I don't feel I got no reason to kill nobody.
You got 20 or 30 more of them potted cans of meat.
I need some potted meat.
If Eric was two-faced, he wouldn't be wearing that one.
Kenny swoops in with one.
He knew it was going to kill because he was waiting.
He waited for it. Oh, they call him Cannoli Sose.
He's skin face.
Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
He's Kaiser Roll.
Kaiser Roll stand.
All right, back to Sam. We got the Little Nicky response.
Damn.
Does this bring this whole thing together?
Oh, wait a minute, I see the intelligence.
Hold on.
Wait a minute, his eyes are moving. You know what? I've never really paid attention to these beatings.
Yeah.
But his eyes were moving in what am I going to do to destroy somebody's life?
Let me look around.
Mr. Kaputnik.
Here's why Eric's smart, because he just sits there and he'll shut up and just let everybody just go off. He won't say something back. That's why Eric's smart.
That could be used against him later in a
but what Mars
show
said,
of law.
Mars said when you look at Eric in the eyes, he goes, Eric, no offense or anything, but like when you're trying to trick someone and they look at you in the eyes, they see you coming. Like they know what you're doing.
Because you can see his tricking, they're moving back and forth like the Knight Rider,
the scanner.
The scanner on the night, but you can see he's just thinking.
Yeah, well, that's hard enough.
Shit.
And he gives himself away whenever he's plotting and he's talking to you. He goes,
oh, fuck me, man.
All right. Kaiser sausage. That's so funny. Kaiser roll.
I'm Kaiser so gay.
Kaiser.
Should we get to the Little Nicky response or what?
Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah,
unfortunately,
Kaiser barbecue sauce. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, come on.
Unfortunately, Little Nicky's response does actually raise more questions.
Oh, what is this, a work? What's this, like a wrestling work?
I wish.
Let's listen.
I wish.
Little Nicky, we just played your production piece about Danny. What happened?
Dude, I did the, that replay promo.
He's got a sense of humor. You got to give him that much. Put it in a production voice.
It's funny.
All right, hold on. Fucking guy.
Little Nicky, we just played your production piece about Danny. What happened?
Dude, I did the, that replay promo I did for you guys where I'm snuffing out a baby and has a hooker in the trunk and shit.
Yeah.
I got wind that he was talking shit about that promo, and it's like, yo, dude, I don't know you. You don't know me. Get to know me before you talk shit about things you know nothing about. And if you can do a better promo, fucking do it and teach me something, dude. I'm all up for learning something.
Who told you he was talking shit about it?
I'm not going to drop that down because I got a lot of friends on the O&A staff, but let's just say the majority of them.
Oh, but there are people.
Oh, no, there's several people. And there's no one to blame but me. And Danny for being a douchebag about something he knows nothing about, dude. I don't know you. Don't be a dick about things if you don't know me.
He thinks that E-Rock is behind this.
It's not E-Rock's fault. Yo, O&A, it's not E-Rock's fault. It's all me.
Do you feel apologetic because...
No, fuck that guy, dude. You don't know me. You walk around here like your shit don't stink. Ooh. Fuck you, dude.
He was surprised that you had a problem with him because he said that you two had never interacted.
All I needed was that one-sided interaction for me to be fucking balls to the wall cutthroat. And hey, man, make something against me. I'll fucking go at this again. It was a lot of fun.
He said that he didn't think he was going to retaliate because you were just a production guy.
Oh, just like he's just the guy who surfs the net, and he's just a fag.
Well, I guess that's that then.
Yeah. Fuck you.
What the fuck? I'm confused.
There is something. Now, man. First of all, let me point something out. E-Rock is absolutely involved in this because that he said it's not. Was E-Rock involved? He goes, it's not E-Rock's fault. That doesn't mean shit. Right. That means I think E-Rock is absolutely involved with Little Nicky.
Don't fucking say it was me, dude. Please, you can't give me away. I won't. I'll throw him off the curve. I'll throw him right up.
Yeah.
It wasn't Eric's fault. That's all I have to say. He farted in your face again. It fucking works.
Oh,
come on, Rock, get to it. Get to it. Sorry, guys.
Put this in your mouth, motherfucker.
All right, let's go. It is like a waste treatment plant in here. It's like when you drive past a waste treatment plant. I need the fresh air from the air conditioner.
E-Rock, go ahead.
No, I when we were in here last segment, I said he asked for production, and I gave it to him.
But
he was
were you
already
the guy,
in the midst of making it.
Let me ask you, were you the guy that told Little Nicky that Danny was trashing his piece?
No, I was not.
Poo-pooing his production.
Then
no, I
who
was not.
fucking started this?
He said, Little Nicky said, that it wasn't. Little Nicky did not hear Danny say it. He did not walk by the
wind of it.
He said several
like we're
people.
getting wind of Jimmy's asshole.
He said multiple people from the O&A staff.
Danny, did you ever say anything bad about his production piece?
Not that I remember, honestly. I don't remember
so
saying
Danny says
anything
he
about it, to
didn't.
be
E-Rock
honest.
says he didn't tip Nicky off, so who the fuck tipped him off?
I wasn't
It's
even.
something that sounds like it never happened.
We need to
more
know
answers.
who that is.
I don't think it was.
I want to say stuff about it now.
I think it was one person. I think it was one person, and Little Nicky's being protective.
Yeah.
I think Little Nicky's being protective, so we can't try to narrow it down. Personally,
But the bottom line is not who snitched. It's the final.
Well, the
battle
thing is, there was only if there was
between Nicky and him. He's got a rebuttal to that guy.
Hold on.
No, he has to rebut.
Oh my God!
He's got a rebuttal means he has produced something already.
If
he has
there
to rebut
was-
means he's yet to do it.
Well, he's got to do that too.
There was only one occasion where Danny might have said something about his production in the room right when he first was hearing it. It had to be whoever was in that fucking room. And who was in the room? D-Boy.
Mathers.
D-Boy Mathers.
I was in there.
E-Rock was in there.
Danny was in there.
Danny,
and
of
there
course,
was
he
one or
said
two
it.
other people
Was
in the
Steve
cast.
in there?
Other
sure he
people.
was.
I think there were interns in there too.
Oh, so interns might be ratting out the staff to other people.
Because I was playing the promo for Derek while he was playing the video game, and I was playing it off the computer.
And then what did Danny say about the piece?
Danny came in and said, "What is this?" And Derek turned to him and he goes, "No, dude, he's really good. He's like the best production guy here."
And then what did he say?
That was the end of the conversation.
I think. By the way, you were really able to recall exactly what Danny said.
Yeah, I thought you said you didn't know.
Very. See,
I never said I didn't know. I said I didn't tell him.
I just tricked you with a lawyer trick. I then asked you. I lulled you into this false sense of security, and then asked you, "What did Danny say exactly?" And you knew in a second exactly what he said.
Yes, I did.
Dum.
Literally. Here comes Rich.
Now wait, what did he say? What did he say?
If you ratted, will you just right now say, "Yeah, I did it"? You seem like the guy
I
that
would
was.
if it was me,
Yeah,
but it
so
wasn't
he
me.
would admit if he did it. He seems like the guy.
I admitted to having a part in it when he asked for the production. I said, "Yeah, here, I'll
I
pull you
think
some
E-Rock
stuff."
knows more than he's saying, but I don't. But I still think that E-Rock.
Derek has something to do with this.
But I don't think he's. I don't
You
know what I'm
think
saying.
Derek, the production guy?
Was asked,
Well, because
what was
Derek is
asked
the
of you?
production guy for the show, and then you got Little Nicky handing in pieces. That might cause a little tension, is all I'm saying.
Also, what was asked of you, E-Rock, as far as giving clips? Did you ask, what do you need this for? Did he tell you what he was doing?
Derek came in and peripheral vision Danny. He just got into character. You should have stayed in the bathroom
Yeah, he got
and
into
fucking went
character.
into character before you came in and looked at Danny. Didn't even look him in the face. Sideways looked at him, Derek.
It's not easy to look in the face.
D-Boy Mathers.
Holy fuckballs, man.
I have nothing to do with this
This is
whatsoever.
collusion.
Now.
Do you know anything about it, though?
No, actually, I heard like a rumor that it was going to, like what it was, but I wasn't even allowed to hear it before anybody else because everybody thought I was going to run and go tell Danny.
But really? But
yeah.
But weren't you in there when it was being played and Danny went like, you know?
Opie, what are you
Oh,
really
wait, you're talking about
feeling?
the-
What do you
No,
think
no,
it is?
that was the original piece.
I'm talking about the one that you
sticker
guys
promo.
played tonight.
Right. That's what I mean. Like the original piece.
Yeah.
You were in that room.
Yeah.
And you heard Danny say,
I honestly, I don't remember.
I have a feeling E-Rock and Steve teamed up on this one.
I think it could be an E-Rock.
And where's Steve? Why is he
E-Rock
avoiding the
absolutely
room?
involved,
Whatever
I think.
conversation took place.
No,
over
I
this.
was.
You know what? Can I say something?
Unsolved
There's a
mystery.
saying. I might have to apologize to Danny. There's a saying that what is it? Fucking just because I'm paranoid doesn't mean somebody ain't trying to
Somebody
kill
ain't
me.
trying to get me. Yeah.
It might be a fucking conspiracy against Danny.
Like the hypochondriac's tombstone that said, "See, I told you I was sick."
Or like 6 or 1/2 dozen the other.
Here's the thing. Burn the hand.
6 or 1/2 dozen of the other.
What is he saying?
I didn't want to do this again, but now Voss brought it out of me.
Like a skunk. He just shot one at Voss like a skunk. All right, we got Steve in studio. Steve, what do you know about this? For real?
I can happily say I have nothing to do with this.
Everyone's saying that.
No, I did. This
Someone has to know
this
something.
was a finished production
I'm having
piece.
nothing to do with it either.
But
somebody told Little Nicky that Danny was not happy with the original production piece. Right. That's the bottom line here. We got to find out who the mole is.
Now, but we won't listen to me. Feet too fat for his shoes.
There's a couple on his fucking head.
Colon too rotten for his body. Jesus Christ!
Oh shit!
God damn.
My God, it's
I'm not used to
fucking
smelling that
sewer.
unless it's on my dick.
You're making me feel bad about what I did here.
He's shooing it away because he doesn't want to get a boner.
Farts don't arouse me; they just don't.
See, there's no secret that Danny and Steve don't get along. So we got to question.
Right,
Steve
and I
a
know,
little
and
more.
that's a
little
and
more.
So it would make it obvious to everybody in the room to think that I had something to do with it, but I didn't.
What did
this
you
was
think?
a finished production piece before I even found out that there was an issue.
What did you think of the production piece?
What, his original one?
No, the Nicky's.
The original.
The one we just heard.
The baby smothering one.
I loved it.
Now, how about this new one?
Well done.
You loved it.
Well done.
Can I ask you a quick question?
We go to Patrice O'Neill, who's going to be at the
Yes.
Cleveland Improv,
Thank you,
August
sir.
21st through the 23rd.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Opie, or either one?
Yeah, let's go.
Is there a competitive kind of spirit with the production stuff on this show?
Everything is competitive
Meaning,
on
are they
this show.
competing with each other for who has the best, pat on the back production?
Right,
thing
right.
going on?
As far as even
All
even a
I didn't
found
know
clip
that.
or
Okay.
something, there's always
It's a lot of
who got the best
competition.
shit.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I just wanted to get that. Okay, that's that helps.
Yeah, so that makes everyone a suspect, really.
But Derek's not in competition though. He's kind of just the guy that puts it together, right?
No, Derek could be a little bit of an instigator, but not that much.
He just shakes his
Not
head
that
no.
much.
You're not
He
in
doesn't
charge of
care.
content, right, Derek? You do other things, right?
He does production.
Yeah, mainly just production.
He's very good at doing production and drinking.
All right, hold on
Yes.
a minute. Hold on. There's another piece of this puzzle, possibly. Could it be possible that Danny said something on air about the production piece? Nick in Iowa. Nick.
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Hi, Nick. Welcome aboard.
Go ahead, Nick.
Thank you. I remember it distinctly when you played the original piece the first time.
Yeah.
That at the end of it, everybody was all, "Hey, this little Nicky, that's great, that's great." And somebody said something to Danny, and Danny's like, "Yeah, that's all right." And I remember saying to myself, "Oh, he's opening a can of worms," because he's so competitive about everything, and he's got such a thin skin. I knew he once he
Get us the clip.
Nicky,
That would explain a lot.
Get us the clip. That'll solve it right there.
Yep.
Get us the clip.
And a can of worms.
Not you, sir. You can't get us the clip. You don't work here.
So,
That's right.
What would David Caruso say about that?
Well, Frank.
Yes. Yes.
As far as production goes, we have to find out who produced this controversy. Yeah, exactly. What a fucking piece of shit.
Why wouldn't little Nicky just explain? Could little Nicky come up with another voice?
Apparently a man of
effect and
mystery.
explain.
He's trying to keep his mystique.
Well, he's doing a good job.
And he's nice. And here's a lot of people have been saying he's the baddest motherfucker on the block. I don't do production, but if I did, I take a crack at this fucker because his arrogance is unwarranted. And I think Danny, on top of his game, Danny and Sam working together would smash this kid.
Yeah.
And he has no fear of anybody in this goddamn room.
So. I want to hear the original clip
Travis
now, the
is looking
first time
for it.
we played it.
Let's go to Mark in New Hampshire as Travis tries to find that. Mark?
Hey, I just wanted to clear Steve. If that original clip was played on a Monday, there's no way he had anything to do with it.
I wasn't paying attention.
Sorry. I was sleeping in.
Oh, wait, we got Rocco checking it. Rocco?
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Hi,
Yeah,
Rocco.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I did it. I told Nick. So Romper Room can go back and go eat your thing and make your coffee and do what you need to do. And
I was excited that it was going to be, dude, it was me.
I know.
But then he uses a
Some
regular
guy.
voice.
Some guy pretending.
I'm sorry I upset everyone.
Jesus, Danny. Who do you want to hug in the room, Danny?
Everyone. Let's just all have one. There's so many people in here. Eric and Sam and Steve and Derek and Patrice.
Who do you think is behind it, Danny? What's your instinct tell you?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, obviously.
Did you make fun of the piece? Do you remember? You wouldn't remember.
It was such a non-conversation for me to have. I honestly don't remember.
Who's retarded Elton John? It just keeps popping.
Oh, he's awful.
But you know, if I did say something, I would love to be able to remember what I said. I don't. I just don't. It was such a non-issue for me. I don't give a fuck if someone's playing a production piece when I walk into a room. Like it's not a very important part of my day.
That might not be the time.
Obviously, it's important for other people.
It might be that you said something
on the air, which
and
is
he either heard it himself or it got back to him. That's all.
And whenever Travis has,
you know what? And it could be someone that has nothing to do with this that likes Little Nicky a lot that works in this building and let Little Nicky know about it.
And
if you said something bad about it on the air, then it explains a lot. Yeah, and it is fine. You should be able to do that.
And you don't remember anything?
Dude, we do so much. I mean, it was if I'm on Danny's side as far as that goes. If he decided to slam it, it was just a throwaway. We moved on to something else.
He said O&A staff. He didn't say serious staff. Little Nicky. He said people on the O&A staff.
Get Troy Kwan in here.
Now before I let Danny off, is it possible that this could be a little scheme between Danny and
Little Nicky?
And Little Nicky?
No.
As a stunt?
No,
not even a chance?
That's Sam territory.
All right, that's
That's Sam's wrestling fucking shit.
Checking.
Can Danny be blacking out at work if he doesn't remember? I mean, is it too much drinking?
Certainly a possibility.
You can't tell that he has a drinking problem.
Huh?
You can't tell.
Well, you can't tell.
It's
amazing.
In this room. Somebody in this room is a fucking culprit.
I know, there's a culprit.
Mars?
No, sir. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, Mars keeps his nose clean.
Mars is just happy he's in a building with electricity.
Oh, shit, man.
Winter's coming. He wants to make sure he keeps this.
He doesn't want to fuck this up,
warm.
okay?
Right.
He actually sleeps on the wires like a fucking bug.
He can walk through a door to get into the building.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Troy Kwan, who sort of works for the Opie and Anthony show, would be considered O&A staff.
Yeah.
What do you know about the Little Nicky Danny?
Why you dress like a heroin addict? You dress like a Lower East Side heroin addict.
First of all, this good-looking motherfucker wants to get rid of all these monks.
I know. With his little brother's outfit.
Yeah, I heard the piece after it was done. I didn't know what provoked the anger in Little Nicky. But
yeah, I'm still confused by that myself.
You didn't say anything to Little Nicky about
I wasn't there
Danny's...
when the piece was played for everybody.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit. He went from me wanting to fuck him to... he's retarded. What the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm gonna hang with this guy to get his second-hand pussy. And he goes, what the fuck happened?
Hey, you guys pulled me in here. I have nothing to do with it.
His eyes go up in his head. I'm like, pussy's gonna rain out the sky. God damn, man. What the fuck? God just doesn't give anybody the whole package. I thought he was gonna go, look, I had nothing to do with it, baby. I gotta go. I gotta do my thing. This bitch is waiting.
Oh, man.
He's retarded like the Godfather trumpets.
Oh my God.
You guys come in here. Tell you my side of the story. I honestly don't know what happened.
Is there anyone else we haven't interviewed from the O&A staff?
Holy fuck balls.
Who the fuck else do we have?
Troy, don't go nowhere. I'm sorry. Don't mind me, man.
The interns. You think any of the interns are involved?
Would they be considered O&A staff?
I don't think the interns talk to Little Nicky.
Who doesn't like Danny on the intern staff?
I mean,
all of them.
Yeah, I don't think.
Where does Angry Mike stand on this whole thing? He's
Angry Matt.
Oh, Matt. His name, you remember it. I just remember the angry part. Angry Matt.
Where is that kid?
In 2 seconds, he starts running for airtime.
Here he comes.
Jesus Christ.
Patrice, this kid is always angry.
Oh, God, he's going to have a fucking car.
Don't get on his bad side.
Well, look at the momentum he's building
He's the
up.
youngest kid to have a heart attack ever.
He's
He
gonna hold
runs
his
down that
thumb.
hallway again.
Where's Wednesday?
Angry Matt. Where's Wednesday?
Patrice just starts laughing.
Hey, Matt, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll? Since you've been investigating all these years.
Hold on a second. And by the way,
he looks like
Woodsy Allen.
He looks like
two different colored socks. He's wearing two different colored socks.
No, they're the same color. They're just one's been bleached.
Oh, Jesus!
I am white trash. So
Fucking
just
dead left eye.
Why would you wear horizontal stripes on top of it?
I know. Jesus.
because I have no fashion sense and I just don't give a
no
shit.
fashion sense.
See, he's
What a
angry.
self-esteem.
Yes, exactly.
I'm gonna die right under there. Oh,
Angry.
I'm sorry. Let me leave these guys alone. I'm just
Angry.
Let me apologize to Troy. Also, that was an attack on Troy. And let me apologize. What's your name again, Matt?
Troy's gone.
Sorry, Matt.
Angry Matt.
Yeah, Troy.
Wow. Go ahead, Matt. Do you have any input on this?
Oh, by the way, a lot of people a little confused out there. You got to listen to the replay today. I mean, it's too much going on to like try to reset. So
there's a big issue.
It started before Patrice got here, and I think before Voss got here. Listen to the replay, and it all will make sense.
Yes.
Angry
He's a good
Matt.
kid. He's a good kid.
What do you know on this?
I know absolutely nothing about it.
Another guy that knows nothing.
Everybody doesn't. You didn't hear anything about this going down.
No,
that means we have to go back to Sam. I think it's all Sam's fault.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sam was involved. And his
He
stupid
likes a good wrestling story, man.
Get out of fucking Matt's way, you sons of bitches.
Look at Matt. There he goes. He wasn't as angry.
Right.
today.
He was a little angry.
Don't bleach your other sock.
He goes, it's not a different color. It was bleached. It's a different color.
His fucking shoes cave in, like, internally. His fucking shoes lean in like a house on a cliff.
The best was Patrice just openly laughing at him. I'm like, Jesus.
Sam.
Oh, you motherfuckers are just wrong.
You
and
started the whole
wrong,
fucking
man.
thing.
Oh, fuck me, man.
We were moving on from the Danny thing, but then you had a little insight, and now it's all this, Patrice.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Here's
Sam,
the
back to you. What do you know?
Story. I found out about this piece weeks ago while it was being produced.
That long ago? Weeks ago?
Yes. When I knew about it, Eric knew about it, and Troy knew about it. After that, Steve found out, then Derek found out.
Why did anyone tell Danny?
Because we wanted his reaction on the air.
Oh, okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Now, that would make me believe that one of you three that knew about it,
which is why I'm
knew
telling you
that he was angry about the first piece from what he heard.
That's when I found out. While he was producing this piece, I said, why is he producing a Danny piece? Again, this was weeks ago, and he said, and Troy and Eric said because he's pissed that he found out that Danny was talking about him. So that's.
So wait a minute now. You found out Danny was talking about him.
Yes.
But Iraq, you said that that Nikki overheard something or something.
That's not true. Because Nikki even said in that piece that somebody told him.
Right. No, I know. But who said that he overheard
got
it?
wind of it. We
Eric
heard.
said that.
Eric said he
Sam, can I ask a
overheard.
question?
Yes.
What is the
Sam is
what is the level of order that would not be able to get to Nikki to tell him? Is there a cutoff point to the lowest levels?
Yeah, I think
where
some
they
of
can't
the
talk to Nikki.
interns wouldn't.
The interns wouldn't be able to get in there, but all of us.
So the interns would be out.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
They were in the hallway.
So this is actually ranking officers here. This situation.
Dissension.
And how many ranking officers are there? This is it in the room?
Yeah, pretty much.
My gut feeling is
someone right in here is a fucking rat.
Wow.
Yeah,
they're not fessing up.
I think my gut feeling is that someone who doesn't like the show knows that Nikki's part of our show. Told Nikki what
That could be a fucking million people.
What possibly? Oh, absolutely. I think it goes back.
Serious in this room right now.
Yeah, I think it goes back that Danny might have said something on the air, and then this
Well, then I'd like to hear
then this blew up.
Travis has something to say.
Yeah, I just listened back to it. Danny didn't say a single word about it.
Yeah, I never heard Danny say anything.
Really, at the end of the bit.
If you want to listen to it, we
now,
can. But
do we
Danny's...
comment on the bit
you
at
did.
the end?
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to the end of it and us commenting.
On the virus, Sirius 197, XM 202.
That's little Nicky.
Okay,
That's
Nicky's
little Nicky.
out of his fucking mind.
That's little Nicky.
Holy shit.
His real name is Jerry, and he's
Jerry.
They say he's the best production guy here at Sirius XM, and
That is pretty goddamn funny.
and we need him to do some production for us.
Yeah.
That was pretty damn good.
Anytime
right?
you're suffocating a small child
Wow.
in production. Thought Steve was angry.
God bless
Wow.
little Nicky. Jerry, actually. And then we also had the blown home run call. One of the listeners. What the fuck?
Wow.
I mean,
Okay. So
what the
there's
hell's going
no
on?
indication.
You guys, you contributed to his arrogance, though. You contributed to
Oh
his...
yeah, we were praising him there.
Danny said something in the office somebody in that office or some people in that office definitely told Nikki that Danny said it.
Yes.
That's it.
That's what it is. Someone's a rat.
Yes.
And now we can't trust anybody.
Who works in what office?
Oh my God! Look at everybody so serious.
I know.
Somebody's
Well,
gonna get
wait, you thought you could
fucking
trust people before today? What are you, nuts?
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
The
Jesus.
Xbox, which E-Rock said was being played by Derek when this was on, is in E-Rock's office. E-Rock and Steve are in the Xbox office. So Derek was in the office with E-Rock and probably Steve, and Danny came in and said something.
So
there's your 4.
I absolutely. Now, Steve, wait a minute. You're saying you didn't hear Danny say anything derogatory about the bit?
In Steve's defense, he doesn't pay attention a lot of times when people talk.
Yes. You make a point.
It is true.
And then,
I mean,
so the only other people that were in the office then was Danny, obviously, and then
Eric and Derek.
Pitch McGillicuddy. He is sweating.
Hey, for the record, I am not sweating.
I have to think.
Danny's got a lot of alcohol
it's
on him
E-Rock.
right now.
I gotta
Very
just think it's E-Rock.
Eric could have told somebody.
Wait, E-Rock is definitely the shit stirrer because when he was getting abused yesterday, when he was leaving, he's like, play the little Nicky piece.
Yeah.
So he couldn't wait for that to be on the air.
We don't have any hard-hitting evidence, but it's close enough to keep an eye on you.
Okay.
Until something comes through, It's like first 48.
Did you guys say anything about Little
Right.
Nicky on Live from the Compound? Let's just throw that out there. Okay.
Oh, no.
Just want to make sure that's out there, too.
Not that I remember anything we say on that program,
All right.
but I don't think so.
Shit, I'm starting to think it might be Eric, man.
It is Eric, I think. But I don't
it's
care.
Eric.
Have you said anything, Danny, about Little Nicky? Maybe not about the production piece. Maybe somewhere else. Like maybe he got wind that it wasn't the production piece he did, but something else that he did. Like you might have. See, we're concentrating on the production piece. You might have badmouthed him about something else to somebody else, and it got back to him, and then he just attacked you in the production piece.
Well, that's a good point, Jimmy.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
Maybe
about
it has
that.
nothing to do with the original
It
production
may
piece.
not have anything to do with that.
Well, no, the way Little Nicky
Here
was
comes
talking,
Kenny.
it sounded
What,
like
Kenny?
it was bad-mouthing.
I don't know. Hold on, Kenny piped
Hold
up
on,
and took his glasses
yes,
off.
a waiter shirt.
Jesus, what, Kenny?
You guys are overthinking this because sometimes you can't see the forest through the trees.
That's true. But we can see the idiot at the microphone.
Hold on, Kenny. You were a detective for many years.
Yes,
What's your gut on
you've been
this whole
listening
thing?
to
You've been
this.
listening for the last 2 hours.
I'm staying out of this.
What's your?
Oh, he knows something.
Who do you think?
No, I love this song. You know, I got no problem with Danny, but I still love the song.
But who do you think
Holy
is
shit.
responsible
It might be Kenny.
for letting? Oh, damn!
I was just fucking thinking this shit.
Wait a minute.
He keeps saying how much he loves the song.
Holy fuck!
What a twist!
You took that shit out of my head. I'm like, holy shit!
He's smiling way too much.
Did Little Nicky write the lyrics for that?
Yes.
He did. Okay.
Wrote it, sang it, produced
Okay.
it.
How do
He
you know
deserves
so
a
much
Grammy.
about it? Kenny, why are you so happy about
This show is a cancer. Everybody is. It goes after everybody.
Oh,
Kenny.
Kenny,
He's got a plan.
Kenny likes to gossip in the hallways. He knows everybody here.
Do you talk with Little Nicky at all off the show?
I never said a word to him until I congratulated him and complimented him on making that song.
So you had no contact with him before that?
Negative.
All right.
You like that song?
I love it.
What the fuck? Should we play the song again, or
Yeah,
or is
let's
that-
all sing along.
It's Kenny.
Come on,
Kenny has
Danny,
something to
it's a
do with
fact.
this. Dude, what's up?
Holy shit.
Kenny, what's up, man? What's the haps?
Yeah, I have a feeling Kenny's not being honest. Unfortunately, I mean, he says he doesn't have a problem with me. He says that we're fine and he enjoys me. But I think that Kenny has a problem with me for some reason.
Oh,
Kenny?
It just goes to prove what a pro I am because I'm very convincing.
Patrice is looking at Kenny in total disbelief.
We all are. I think Kenny is the shit star. He started this whole fucking thing somehow.
Could be.
Dude, he socializes with every single person here.
He does know
He knows
everyone.
people I've never
we
met
were
before.
talking about how he just wanders around and
says
chats
hi
with
and
people.
stops.
I'm like the Secretary of the State of the Opie and Anthony show.
Secretary of the
Of the
State.
state,
Yeah,
yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Who talks like that?
That's right.
I spread goodwill and wherever I go.
All right, Patrice. Hold on. Let's do some odds here. Was it E-Rock? What are the odds it's E-Rock?
Since
I'm
Kenny
going to give you.
came in here-
I'm down to 3 names right now: E-Rock, Sam, and Kenny.
Sam
I don't think
wants
it's
to
Sam.
uncover this too badly for it to be him. He's having such a good
So he's the
time.
long shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eric is now that Kenny came in. I would have said Eric, but Kenny, I might have to say Kenny.
No,
because one thing, Kenny doesn't give a fuck about anybody being upset with him.
Kenny never gets
of these guys.
No, he doesn't care.
Dude, Kenny,
and you'll never be able to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt.
Look, burden of proof is on us.
I will say, you're right. Kenny really doesn't care if someone's mad at him.
No, he doesn't give a fuck.
Hold on,
not even a little.
These guys.
And Kenny, hold on. Kenny never gets excited either. I sat next to him at the UFC 101. He barely blinked, and the excitement he's showing today means that something's going on.
No,
He
this
never
is
shows
why I
excitement
love
like
this
this.
show. This is entertainment. Who's stuck in their car now listening to this and won't get out? Because they don't want to miss a word.
Danny believes it to be Kenny now, too.
Danny?
He believes it to be Kenny.
Danny's giving a look.
It's definitely Kenny.
Why?
It's Kenny. It's obvious.
What? Do you have a problem with Danny, Kenny?
No, never.
Why don't you look at him?
What?
Look at him. He's over there. What did Danny do to Kenny? Now I need to know this.
Nothing.
Oh, Sam wants to chime in.
But if Kenny's the one that told Nikki, somebody had to tell Kenny because the exchange with Danny in the office happened after the show. Kenny's never here after the show.
You're right.
Yeah, you leave it
Kenny
out.
So
never
your
heard
theory
that.
is flawed.
So there is a co-conspirator, even if it was Kenny, which leads me to believe it's not Kenny. I don't think
it's Kenny.
E-Rock.
Kenny's enjoying the fact that
E-Rock's got some guilt here.
I would definitely bring E-Rock down for
And
questioning.
his sweat stains are drying up.
I think E-Rock's hate towards Danny, he would admit it. I think he would come out and go, yeah, I did.
No.
Danny, why does Kenny not like you think?
I don't know, man. I just get like well, you know what? I started getting the vibe like back when we were still doing the CBS show because Kenny would always like to have fun with Sam. He never wanted to have any fun with me.
Oh. Kenny.
Well, Sam is a fun little guy.
Sure.
Yeah, but we sat like 4 feet away from each other. You know, just go, hey Sam, fun interaction.
Kenny likes twinks.
Yeah,
I got enough fun to go around.
You don't
for
like
everyone.
Danny's bubble butt? What's wrong with his bubble butt there, Kenny?
No, let me see. I like big butts, and I can't deny it. Today's Sir Mix-a-Lot's birthday or something, or when he died or something.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
I can't believe I'm watching this, man.
I'm going to be driving you to work soon. Jesus.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
No, I'm here with all my friends on the radio. We're doing a show.
Whoa, we got something else going on. Kick to the uterus from Michigan writes, Opie, earlier you said Kenny hadn't done any new pieces with Troy Kwan, and he said, just wait.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
No, exactly.
But that was after this was played. That was after this was played, I think.
All right. Should we go to break? I got
to pee
my
badly.
bladders about things.
We'll take this when we come back. We got
Absolutely.
We can't let this one go.
Danny, can we play the piece in question again, or
It's not the Danny and Anthony show, or
I don't want to do
whatever you
overkill though.
want.
I'm out of respect. I'm gonna.
A lot of people haven't heard it, so it is a good piece, even though it's fucked.
Little
it's not
Nicky
nice to Danny.
produced this because
he thought I was talking shit about him for some reason.
That's
Whatever, dude. I mean, if you want me to criticize the piece, I'd be more than happy to do it.
You want to criticize the piece after the break?
Yeah.
How about this? We play the piece
Because I'm sick of everybody trying to decide whether or not you want me to say something about it, I will,
Danny,
and then this could be over with.
Focus. Here we go. Break. Play the piece after the break. You comment about the piece.
Yes.
No one's leaving.
No, wait. The original piece?
The original piece.
All right, no, he's...
Oh, the original piece?
Yeah. Because that's what started this whole
what's
thing.
starting the whole controversy is that I said something about his fucking piece, so
But he didn't.
I'll say something about
All
it.
right, let's do that.
bash
All right.
the shit out
so
of the
we'll
original
play
piece.
Little Nicky's piece now then.
Fine.
This
is
is
in retaliation to something I said.
And then
about
we'll
one
play
of
the
Little
original
Nicky's
piece
production
after the
pieces.
break, and Danny will comment. Holy crap.
All right, we got
Will this show survive to vacation?
I know.
We got to get Danny. Where's Danny? We got to get Danny. Danny. We got to get Kenny in here. We got Samuel. We have to get E-Rock and Dumb Steve.
I don't know how much else we can do on this.
Well, he's got to listen to the
Danny's
production.
gonna. Yep, we know that.
And then rip it apart, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he'll compliment it.
Does Butcher have anything to do with this?
Oh, man.
What? You mean the show in general? Yeah. Did you just say that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, well,
Listen to the replay.
You weren't on mic.
Sure I was.
You turned and you were looking at Sam.
Did you hear me?
No. I did.
Of course you did.
Well, because he has one headphone on.
All the guys heard me.
I barely heard it.
This is so funny. I'm not going to get this. Even all weekend when I'm at the Lakeshore Theater, I'm going to be thinking about today's show.
Really?
Friday and Saturday.
Cool, you'll have plenty of time to think about it. Nice quiet space there.
Oh, Jesus.
Really?
Wow.
After I got you those good autographs?
Thank you. You did, actually. Tell them who you got the autograph for me.
Ozzie Smith.
Good.
And
you know he's going to write this somehow.
No, the one, if you don't remember this
Johnny
one.
Bench.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Ted fucking
Kaczynski.
Williams.
Ted something. He was on Raiders. On the Raiders.
Sheckler.
Huh? It's not Williams. He's dead. Ted Williams.
This dummy in the back goes, I got him Ted Williams. He was telling people he got me Ted Williams.
Well, I got you Bench and Ted Hendricks and fucking Ozzie Smith.
The Johnny Bench one. Next time, though, not to be judgmental, but next time get them on the cover so I can fucking display this.
Oh, yes. I was going to get you Nate's autograph, too.
Who?
Nate Bogotsky. He's open mic. No, he's like a new comic. Real funny.
Oh, you should have gotten. See, now the Ozzie Smith is a great one. I wonder if I should cut these out of the book and display them. Maybe I will.
Well, you're
Boy, don't fly small planes in Jersey.
Yeah, another plane went down, huh? Sussex County.
Small plane.
Looks like he went for the river.
I don't see any
creek or
no emergency people there or anything. It's
Johnny
like
Bench.
first on the scene.
This is just getting insane.
Yeah.
Hey, Rich.
God, I want to get enough money.
Did you
to
get an
one of those
autograph from
buses.
D's?
From who?
John
D's
Madden.
nuts.
Oh wow, you got him.
Wow, you're killing the mood.
All right, where are we at? So Danny's going to listen to the original piece that started this from Little
Let's
Nicky.
listen to the original production
Danny's
piece.
sitting there ready to go. Here we go.
Danny can just critique it.
Yeah, Travis, go ahead.
Is that hooker in the trunk distracting you?
Shut the fuck up!
Just now realizing that bottle of Jack and 8 ball of Coke you did one night led to this 18-year crying commitment that just shit itself?
Aw, don't cry. Let's put a pillow on your face.
Whatever your reason is for missing the Opie and Anthony show this morning, you can catch it again. Hear it again at 3 and 8 p.m. Eastern on The Virus, Sirius 197, XM 202.
Okay, that's the original. And Danny swears he never commented about
That
this.
stinks.
But now Danny's going to comment about it.
Well,
Danny,
because what's the point of having all this controversy if I don't talk shit about it now? So,
But do you like it? I thought it was good.
the production is fine. The production is fine.
Oh, just fine.
It's good. It's
That's
very
going to
good.
cause a problem.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
The choice of words, fine. See, Sam's
But
even,
since obviously whatever I said was bad enough to warrant some 2-minute production piece, I'll say that it's trying to be a little too extreme. To the point that it's kind of hacky because we're an extreme show, so the wow sticker promo has to have hookers in a trunk and drugs and smothering a baby.
Oh, wow.
So there you go. That's all I have to say. The production's nice. It's put together nice. The guy obviously knows what he's doing and mixes well, and
Basically, Danny sings, hi.
But a little too much like the shit we usually goof on.
yeah, it's like how many times how many production pieces are we going to go through where there's some kind of killing a hooker and then
3,752.
and killing a hooker and smothering a baby. I mean, it just reeks of every production piece I've ever heard.
Reeks of every
that's trying to be extreme and like, it's a shocky jockey kind of morning show. Oh, we got to have the extreme drugs and drinking.
That's weak. That's a weak argument, Danny. Weak.
All right.
I don't know. I see what Danny's saying now.
Kenny just chiming in.
Wait, Kenny, you don't think? What do you mean? What are you saying for?
That's a weak argument. That's all I can come up with is hookers in the trunk.
Oh, my God. I need to know why, Kenny. You're never this happy, even on your birthday.
I know, but it's a radio show. We're entertaining.
Drinking champagne cocktails. Do production. Family.
I don't think Sam will take that audio and make sure little Nicky hears it, huh?
Well, I mean, I just
Fucking
feel
get him
like
in here. He loves talking in his little fucking production voice.
What, Sam? He doesn't come in?
No, he doesn't do. He's a production guy. He keeps the mystique and he stays in his production studio.
What if he
get him on
talks
the
behind a
phone?
curtain or something?
No, because we can't do that effect live.
Can you get him on the phone?
I don't know if you'd call in. I don't think he'll do it live. I think he does he records his voice for replay. That's it. No live.
This is Little Nicky.
Are you officially his manager?
Fucking manager?
I'm just saying.
You really sounded like you wanted to go, Mr. Nicky does not do those things.
Mr. Nicky.
He is regarded as one
assistant to Mr. Nicky.
He's regarded as one of the finest production artists here at SiriusXM, apparently, and this is why he has said he lets his production speak for itself.
Do you think he's one of the best production people?
I will say the 2 pieces that he's done have been very well produced.
I didn't ask that.
As far as what I've heard, yes.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Think he is a magnificent production guy?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Are you fucking him?
He's like the Wizard of Oz. He's bigger than life.
I don't know what the fuck you're on today. Wow.
Something's got him going.
He took some painkillers for his leg or something.
No, that's right. You pulled the calf muscle or something there, Kenny?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, doing what? Getting Norton a pillow?
Whoa! Whoa! What is that about?
Whoa! Gee, hard hitting there, Rich.
And just so you know, Mr. Norton only likes feather pillows, not small.
We don't know that. Brings his own to the hotel.
Yes, I do.
All right. Let's make sure everyone
I'm a
knows.
man of comfort.
Let's make sure everyone knows Patrice O'Neal's going to be at the Cleveland Improv this weekend, right?
Yes, sir. Thank
2
you.
shows Fridays, 2 shows Saturday, 1 show Sunday. Nice.
Thank you.
And Richard will be in Chicago.
Yeah.
This weekend, right?
At the Lakeshore Theater.
Lakeshore Theater, Chicago. Patrice, Cleveland.
Is that by the lake?
Patrice O'Neal, Shaquille O'Neal, both visiting Cleveland. Both Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Patrice and Shaq.
Does Shaq know who you are?
Being it.
Does he know who you are?
He might, but I mean, he's too big to even to acknowledge that he would know.
No, I heard he's a big. Godfrey worked out with him at a gym. He's a
likes comedy,
big
right?
comedy fan. Yeah, so I'm sure he does.
Hey, did we discuss Patrice's furry vengeance thing?
No.
What
thing?
It's a movie that's going to be out in a year. We'll discuss it then.
Did you talk about it?
Well, what? The movie?
Yeah.
A little bit, just about our dancing. I didn't talk about much.
Oh, okay.
I heard you hooked up with Brooke Shields.
Oh, my new girlfriend. Our new girlfriend, Brooke Shields.
Yeah,
You hung out with her?
She loved us.
Did Patrice?
Wait,
but let me get Patrice. Did she love Jimmy as much as you? Walk us through the Brooke Shields.
She loved us. Like if Brooke Shields was in this room. Matter of fact, if she's ever in town, I guarantee you should have one. She's brutal.
She's really fun.
She's fucking a brutal,
Then why
funny
did she do
broad.
the Michael Jackson thing?
Why did she?
Well, she knew him
For
so
the
she-
exposure?
No.
But see, that hurt her feelings though, because Brooke Shields hasn't. She's like Michael Jackson. She hasn't She hasn't changed since.
Wow.
Yeah.
Since fucking Blue Lagoon. Like she treated it like high school. That it was like high school. She just loved. We were so mean. She said one of the guys had a head as big as Nancy Reagan's. And I'm like, do you realize how mean that is to even notice Nancy Reagan's head's big? And she just started rolling. Ever since, here's what happened is that she kept, I had already gotten in trouble the first day on set. The director's assistant and the fucking costume department called to complain about me. Because I told the costume department, look, get out while I'm changing pants.
And then they tried to shake his hand, and he just he just waved his hand away decisively.
Why?
He was.
It's just.
You're so self